One of the greatest pitchers you've likely never heard of hails from Cuba. His nickname, El Diamante Negro, the Black Diamond. This is the great Jose Mendez, possessing a dynamic fastball, a great hard-breaking curveball, and pinpoint control to go along with it. He dazzled not only in Cuba, but also in the Negro Leagues here in the United States with the great Kansas City Monarchs. And how did the great Major League manager John McGraw describe Jose Mendez? Only as a combination of Walter Johnson and Grover Alexander. That's pretty good.
Ready to go now? And the batter now, Sellers. The wind of the pitch. Fastball in for a strike, and we are underway. There's a strike. Looking, that's a strikeout. Now it's going to be Sanders. That misses, and that's ball one.
You know, Jose Mendez wasn't just a terrific force on the mound. He was a really great manager, too. He was the player manager for the Monarchs for 3 straight years as Negro National League champs, as well as the 1924 Negro Leagues World Series.
Right through there for a strike. Something I found out, Mendez was actually a shortstop when he was growing up, but he did some relief pitching as well. When Jose signed to Almendares, they made him a starter, and his first start was a shutout. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Smith hauls it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Martin Digo stepping into the box. That one finds the corner. Strike one. Two out, space is empty. And good work.
The relationship between the Negro Leagues and Cuba and Spanish-speaking countries in general was a bond created by baseball. Negro League players would venture down to Cuba well before major leaguers would go there, and of course, they were welcomed with open arms. And as I reflect on my friend Buck O'Neill, who recalled going to Havana, as he would say, when Havana was Havana. Oh, it was absolutely beautiful, as Buck would recall, how much they enjoyed the scenery and the treatment that they were welcomed to when they came to Cuba. And then when the Cuban athlete would venture away from home to come play in the Negro Leagues, they got the exact acceptance here in the Negro Leagues. You see, the Negro Leagues just simply did not care what color you were. All they cared was, can you play?
Now the right fielder, Sellers.
Such a long history of great players from Cuba, Boog, and not just in the Negro Leagues. Long before Jackie Robinson broke the Major League color line in 1947, Dolph Luke was an ace for Cincinnati and Brooklyn. He was able to play because of his lighter skin.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. You mentioned those pre-integration Cuban players, Chris. After the color line was broken, of course, that opened the door for more great Cuban-born players like Minnie Minoso, Tony Oliva, Louis Tion Jr., and Tony Perez. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, you brought up those old Cuban players like Minoso and Oliva, but there are plenty of Cuban-born stars in the majors these days, too. Guys like Yordan Alvarez, Raisel Iglesias, Randy Arozarena, and Luis Robert Jr. are lighting things up in the show these days.
One down, base is empty. On the ground to third, and he picks it up in foul territory. The 0-2. 2 strikeouts now for Mendez. Here's the catcher to hit, Ford. In the air out towards right center. Smith sizing this one up, nabs it, and that'll do it. Back now at Southside Park, and here is West. Mendez back to work.
0-1's the count.
The wind to kick the pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. Mendez keeps mowing down Chicago with his 3rd K. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Perry. Right through there for a strike. Mendez to the plate. And there's a strike. Got it by him for the K. And now Little.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance in an immaculate inning.
2 outs, base is empty. Got him! And how about
Physically, Jose Mendez reminds me of the great Major League pitcher, Pedro Martinez. Built almost identical. He was a small man, wiry, long arms, long fingers, an arm much bigger than his stature. Blazing fastball, high-rising fastball with a sharp breaking curveball, and then you add the dimension of pinpoint control, he was virtually unhittable.
So up next, Perry. And he deals. That misses, and that's ball one. And that one fouled off. One-run game, bottom 9.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now, Little.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss. Mendez 1 out away from slamming the door for the Monarchs. So they're down to their final out. And now Newman. Lifted to left, and this should do it. Ball game. Mendez close.
Jose Mendez breakout season in 1908 as a youngster is one for the record books. The Cincinnati Reds had ventured down to Cuba as Cuba was open now for goodwill tours of baseball. Jose Mendez welcomed the Cincinnati Reds to his native Cuba by pitching 25 consecutive shutout innings. Oh, it gets even better. He would go on to add to that number, compiling 45 consecutive shutout innings against both minor and major league teams during that particular jaunt there in Cuba. I'm not sure you'll see that feat duplicated again.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Sawyer. Mendez back to work. Fastball for a strike. Jose Mendez's whole run against the Reds is incredible, but I want to focus on the first game they saw him. Mendez went out there and threw a one-hitter, and he was just 21 years old at the time. Next offering upstairs. It's crazy what Mendez was able to do in 1908, and not just against the Reds. He led the Cuban League with 157 strikeouts. That was almost twice as many as the next best pitcher in the league. Now the number 2 hitter, Walker. Right through there for a strike.
Back on that series against the Reds, Jose had such dark skin that the Reds wouldn't sign him, even after he dominated their hitters. They did sign his lighter-skinned teammate Armando Marsans 3 years later. Marsans was good, but Mendez was the real star on that squad.
2 gone as Mendez continues to cook. And now, Todd. Reaching for it, makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Here's the catcher, Rhodes. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike. Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Here's Turner now. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Saunders. He swings and fouls one off. Mendez wheels and deals.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
1 strike away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Mendez to the plate. That one is absolutely belted. Smith going back, and it bangs off the top of the wall. And that's a double. And in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Fox. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
The tying run at the plate. That one down the line. And that is the ball game.
Jose Mendez had the stuff. He had all the stuff. So much so that the great James Leslie Wilkinson, the owner of the Kansas City Monarchs, would bring the Black Diamond over to Kansas City. Mendez responded as the Monarchs would become a juggernaut there in the Negro National League. Jose Mendez was a tremendous pitcher because not only did he start, he also closed games, many games as a member of the Kansas City Monarchs. In 7 amazing seasons in the Negro Leagues, Jose Mendez posted a 30-9 one-loss record with a dazzling 3.46 ERA.
Foster digging in now. The pitch.
When Jose Mendez joined the Monarchs in 1920, he became the final piece of one of the greatest rotations in baseball history. They had Mendez, John Donaldson, and Bullet Joe Rogan, all future MLB Hall of Famers.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Mendez kicks and delivers. Right through there for a strike. Going back to that incredible Monarchs rotation, Chris, it makes me think of the Braves staffs in the 1990s. Greg Maddux, Tom Glavine, John Smoltz, or even 2019, the Astros with Cole, Verlander, and Greinke. And now the shortstop, Perry. That clips a corner.
Two more great historic rotations, Boog. The 1966 Dodgers with Sandy Koufax, Don Drysdale, and Don Sutton, and the 1931 Homestead Grays, Bill Foster, Smokey Joe Williams, and Satchel Paige.
2 on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss. Just one more out to get for Mendez and the Monarchs. Here's the second baseman, Little. Mendez to the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Mendez is just 1 strike away. And that's the ball game. Jose Mendez.
Jose Mendez's dazzling pitching career was somewhat shortened by the fact that he had some arm trouble about 6 years into his career. And he moved to shortstop, and he played a great shortstop. But when he needed to toe the rubber, Mendez summoned up the strength to get out on the mound, and he dazzled once again, helping the Monarchs capture the inaugural Negro Leagues World Series. An exciting 10-game series against the Hilldale Daisies out of Darby, Pennsylvania. And Jose Mendez was one of the stars of that series, winning the deciding game number 10 to bring the title home to the Heartland.
So first and second with 2 outs. Jose Mendez stepping in now. That one hit to right. Sellers has this one sized up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Fastball for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
And a foul ball. 0-2 now. On its way to the corner. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. High in the air, out to right. Sellers settles under this one. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Oh, the throw is over his head. The pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Sanders makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. So 2 down. And now here is Jose Mendez. Up the middle, Perry. They get the force, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Strike 1.
0-1.
ground ball left side. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Righty to the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Jose Mendez stepping in now. And that one hammered. Sellers going back on this one. And that ball is gone. This one in the air. Drifts towards it. And there's one down. And here it comes. Sutton. Whips it across. One away here in the fifth. Bell back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit. And next will be the cleanup hitter, West. And a pitch. That misses. And that is ball one.
It's not just that Jose Mendez won Game 10 of that 1924 Negro Leagues World Series. He won Game 6 in relief, too. But what he did in Game 10 really was sensational. A 3-hit shutout to close out the series.
That one just missing inside. 2-2. On that incredible Mendez performance in the 24 World Series, don't forget that he was in his late 30s, and Game 10 was played in Chicago in 30-degree weather. Jose Mendez was absolutely built different. Perry now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Into left center for a base hit. One run is in. The throw to third. Save! So one out with two aboard. Now it's the second baseman, Little. And that one fouled off. Tying run at the plate.
Good pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Jose Mendez just one out away from delivering the championship to Kansas City. So they're down to their final out. And now the center fielder, Newman. And a good eye there. to the mound. He's got it. It's over. Jose Mendez and the
Jose Mendez was one of the most dominant pitchers this game has ever seen. The Black Diamond. Oh, and he was a great one. He is rightfully enshrined in the National Baseball Hall of Fame. It's almost shameful that it took until 2006 for his induction, but he's finally where he absolutely belongs in the National Baseball Hall of Fame as one of those stellar arms from both Cuba and the Negro Leagues.